Farming calls for farmers to do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. And Neil Westmoreland of Oakdale Farms is harvesting soybeans. For him, farming runs deep.
I'm the fourth generation. My great-grandfather started the farm. My great-great-grandfather, he did some farming, but they had a general store up in Auburn Station. And then my great-grandfather, he built there on Williston Road, where the shop and all is located now, and grew tobacco and had cattle. And my dad and my grandfather, they continued with the tobacco and cattle.
Today, across land he owns or leases, he touches 350 acres, but not like his fathers did.
Back in 2000, the government bought out the tobacco allotments, and we quit fooling with the tobacco then and do more now with the small grain, soybeans, wheat, and then still have a few cows.
They're still bringing products from the land.
The cattle, we raised the calves up until weaning age, which is roughly 5 or 6 months old, 400 or 500 pound calves, and then they go on to feedlots where they're raised on up to 1,000, 1,200 pounds, and then turned into beef. And then we raise a lot of hay for the hobby farms around that have a couple horses. They buy hay from us, and then for the grains, the soybeans and the wheat are the two products that we're able to sell off the farm.
Farming wasn't his first choice, but he seems most comfortable today in these fields.
I just love working, outdoors and with the land. I spoke with Jeff yesterday. For 18 years, I was a construction project manager. Went to school to be a civil engineer, graduated, started working in commercial construction, and did that up and pretty much full time up until 2020. My dad passed away, and I couldn't continue to get home at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night from project management job and start farming. So I had to choose one or the other, and this is less stressful a lot of the time. It has its moments, but I enjoy the people that you get to deal with day in and day out. The vice president at our construction company told me one time I was a little bit lax in writing my subcontract agreements. It wasn't as detailed as they wanted me to be, and I told him, growing up on a farm, all of our agreements were based on looking a man in the eye and shaking his hand, and that was your agreement. And so I enjoy the people you get to work with. 99% of the time, the people involved in agriculture are down to earth, trustworthy, good people. I enjoy that.
His work in the Walkertown area is further evidence that farming is alive in Forsyth.